And welcome, folks, to tonight's Full Digital Solutions broadcast of a basketball doubleheader between the Panthers of Storm Lake St. Mary's and the Cougars of Manson Northwest Webster. Before we get into tonight's action, we'd like to give you the starting lineups, kind of look at some impact players going into tonight's game, and also talk about these two teams' seasons thus far. We'll start with the visiting Cougars of Manson Northwest Webster. Their starting lineup, very, very similar throughout the entire season. Looking at it, they've only had 6 players start a game. But don't let that fool you, as 5 of those players have started 12 or 13 games, with the 6th player starting only 2. So Manson Northwest Webster, they have a starting 5 they really like to go with, and no matter what, they're going with that starting 5. Now that starting 5, here it is. First off, we're going to have a senior, number 2, Isabella Pudens. Next is going to be a freshman, number 3, Ava Moline. Next, a junior, number 5, Alyssa Richmond. Then it is a senior, number 20, Brielle Weezy. And finally, a junior, number 24, Sophia McCullough. So those are your starting 5 for the visiting Cougars of Manson Northwest Webster. Now, the starting 5 for Storm Lake St. Mary's. Looking at that, their starting lineup also very much the same. They've also had 6 players start at least one game. But once again, 5 of those players have started at least 7 games, and if not 7, then 8 games. Although this stat sheet is a few games behind. It was not updated for the last few games that have happened for Storm Lake St. Mary's. But looking at the starting lineup tonight, it appears that Storm Lake St. Mary's, much like Manson Northwest Webster, have a starting 5 they really like to go with night in and night out. So that starting 5 we've been talking about. First is going to be a sophomore, number 4, Neely Bacon. Next, a senior, number 12, Autumn Winchell. After that, it's a sophomore, number 20, Isabel Landgraf. Next, another sophomore, number 24, Stephanie Murray. And then finally, a freshman, number 42, Ruby Phelps. So looking at Storm Lake St. Mary's lineup, the only other player to have started a game for Storm Lake St. Mary's besides those 5 I just named, Abby Winchell, a freshman on the Storm Lake St. Mary's roster. Taking a look at these two teams' seasons thus far, Manson Northwest Webster 5-8 on the year, so definitely a little bit of a disappointing run thus far, but they've still stayed within reaching distance of a 500 season. And then Storm Lake St. Mary's, they're 1-9 on the season. Their lone win coming against a independent Whiting, who sits at 2-9 on the season. So the Storm Lake St. Mary's off to a little bit of a cold start as we get into the race towards the end of the Iowa High School basketball season. Taking a look at some impact players for these two teams. Player that really stands out for me, first from Manson Northwest Webster. Player that really stands out for me, Sophia McCullough, leads the team in scoring, has started every game for her team, shoots 43.3% from the field, 7 for 23, 30.4% from beyond the arc. Excuse me. Is 76.9 from the free throw line. Gets a lot of rebounds. Gives a decent amount of assists. Gets a decent amount of steals. Has 6 blocks. Actually, third on the team with those 6 blocks. Definitely a player that can make an impact for these Cougars. Now, a player that kind of stands out for me as an impact player for Storm Lake St. Mary's, Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon also leads her team scoring. 21.9% from the field, which is team average, of course. But 12.9 from beyond the arc. But 63.2% from the free throw line. So although Neely Bacon isn't necessarily making as many shots as she might like from the field, when she does get to go to the free throw line, she is a force to be reckoned with. And free throws in high school basketball games, especially, but basketball games in general, free throws can make a huge, huge difference for a team. If they want to be successful, making free throws definitely a big part of that. Neely Bacon also gets a good amount of rebounds. It's 45 rebounds on the season. She leads the team in that stat as well. Has the second most assists, I should say. Second most steals as well. And does block a few shots now and again. So those are two kind of impact players for both teams. This should hopefully be a pretty good game. Both teams have some players that can be very deadly from the field, and both teams have some really great defenses. So we'll see who can come out on top in tonight's contest. So we're just about 1 minute away from getting this pregame festivities underway. National anthem, officially announcing the starting lineups to the crowd, and then it's also homecoming. It's also homecoming, so there'll be a few homecoming festivities. Homecoming court walking across the basketball court, Hall of Fame induction tonight. So definitely a jam-packed evening, even just outside of tonight's basketball action. Yeah, you can mute it. And welcome back, folks, to the Panther Pit here in Storm Lake, Iowa. If you're watching us from home, usually I would say, what are you doing? Come down to the Panther Pit. Come watch these great basketball teams play. But tonight, I don't think I can quite say that. Uh, I'm looking at my phone. It is -1 degrees outside. So if you're watching this from home, you are very, very smart because going outside right now definitely not optimal. We are just moments away from getting this game started. National anthem lineups already been said. We're at commercial break when those happen. So, about 10 seconds to go. So, you know what? Sit back, relax, and come along for the ride. Manson Northwest Webster immediately wins the tip-off. It's Alyssa Richmond with it. Richmond looking around. She gets it to, that is Wheezy. Wheezy then to Poondens. Poondens over to Richmond. Richmond looking around. She gets that one to McCullough. McCullough drives in. She'll take the shot. Yes. Rebounded by Storm Lake St. Mary's and Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps trapped for just a moment, but she gets that one away to Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf with the ball, looking to direct traffic. She gets that one to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps in the paint, gets a shot blocked. Rebounded by McCullough. Blocked and rebounded by McCullough. Richmond driving in, stopped momentarily. She dishes that one out to McCullough. McCullough fakes a shot, thinks better of it. She gets that one up to Wheezy. Wheezy for three, no good. Rebounded by Moline for momentarily. Moline shot no good. Rebounded by, looked like it was Neely Bacon with the ball, but ref called it a jump ball. So Neely Bacon not quite retaining control, but the Panthers will retain possession as they win the jump ball. Neely Bacon's going to bring it up now. Neely Bacon gets that one to Winchell momentarily. Stolen by Manson Northwest Webster. Taken away by Storm Lake St. Mary's momentarily, but Manson Northwest Webster forces a jump ball. We're 1 minute, 1 second into this game. So inbounding it is going to be Richmond. Richmond gets that one to Wheezy. Wheezy, a couple more passes, then finds, that is McCullough. McCullough's three, no good. Rebounded by Moline. Moline dishes down out to McCullough. Out to McCullough. McCullough gets the ball stolen away. So Storm Lake St. Mary's, they're going to bring it up once more. Ruby Phelps with it. Ruby Phelps with the defender on her. She tries to do a backdoor cut to, that would have been Stephanie Murray, but Murray not quite ready for it. Turnover to the Panthers. A shot inside by Sophia McCullough is good. Opens up the scoring. A minute 30 into this matchup. Manson Northwest Webster steals the ball again. They miss a layup, but it's rebounded by McCullough and put back up and good. And there's a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take that timeout with them. You're watching Storm Lake St. Mary's Panther basketball here in Fuller Digital Solutions.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
And welcome back, just in the nick of time, as a timeout taken on the floor by Storm Lake St. Mary's. Coach Nick Landgraf wanted to talk it over, and his girls, now they get to bring it up. Looks like maybe a couple changes out there for Storm Lake St. Mary's. Indeed so, as Ashley Camacho Cruz out there for Storm Lake St. Mary's was injured in the preseason, and now Camacho Cruz getting some game time. A shot taken by Poonens from beyond the arc is good, and it is 7-0. 5:52 left here in the first quarter. Drop my pen. Fun times. So 5:52 left here in this first quarter. It's a 7-0 ball game. And a little stoppage in play. Ref discussing something with one of the players down on the court. Storm Lake St. Mary's inbounds it, but Manson Northwest Webster playing some shutdown defense. And the ball will stay with Storm Lake St. Mary's. As refs say, last touch by Ava Moline. So looking at who is out there for the Panthers, looks like Ruby Phelps subbed off in exchange for Camacho Cruz. And Sophia McCullough steals the ball away, takes it all the way to the hoop. It's a 9-0 ball game. So Storm Lake St. Mary's, they're going to bring it up now. Manson Northwest Webster still with the lockdown defense. It's a full court press. Storm Lake St. Mary's having a rough time getting through it. Camacho Cruz has the ball momentarily, loses it to, that is Brielle Weezy. Weezy dishes that one off to Richmond, and Richmond's layup no good. Richmond will get called for a foul. Neely Bacon fouled by by Alyssa Richmond. So that is Richmond's first foul, also first foul of the game, period. Camacho Cruz going to be subbed off in exchange for, that is number 34, Abby Winchell. And Storm Lake St. Mary's having a little bit of trouble inbounding it. A couple of little bodies hit the floor. And ultimately, ref signals a travel. And it looks like the travel is on Manson Northwest Webster. Ref pointed to the wrong end of the floor when signaling possession. And so a little bit of confusion ensued. Coach Nick Landgraf discussing some strategy with Abby Winchell. Storm Lake St. Mary's going to inbound it. A foul on Brielle Weezy for Manson Northwest Webster. So Manson Northwest Webster with 2 team fouls thus far. Storm Lake St. Mary's with none. Manson Northwest Webster steals away the ball. It's going to be Richmond bringing it up. And she dishes that one off to Moline. Moline's 20-foot shot is good. 11-0, 4:40 left here in the first quarter. Storm Lake St. Mary's has some more trouble bringing it up. Eventually, Coach Nick Landgraf, he needs to talk this over, and it looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take that full timeout with them here on Full Digital Solutions.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
And welcome back, folks. Just in time as we're getting ready to inbound this ball. Looks like no substitutions on the St. Mary's side. Don't believe there's any substitutions on the Manson Northwest Webster side either. So bringing up the ball, that is going to be Stephanie Murray. Murray looking around, but she eventually then finds Landgraf. Landgraf trying to get into, that would have been Abby Winchell. And Winchell not quite able to grab it before it's tipped out of bounds by a Manson Northwest Webster defender. So Neely Bacon going to inbound it. She gets that one to Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf to Winchell. To Bacon. Bacon for 3. No good. Still just a little bit too long. And now you have Autumn Winchell trapped momentarily, but the ball eventually finds its way back out and to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon cannot do anything with the ball before shot clock expires. I'm not sure if Storm Lake St. Mary's realized that the ball hadn't touched the rim, and so shot clock did not reset. But in any case, a very, very poor turnover for Storm Lake St. Mary's. So driving in is going to be, that was Sophia McCullough. McCullough fouled, and she will take 2 free throws from the charity stripe. We'll see who the foul is on momentarily. There's a couple of Panther defenders there, but ultimately the foul is going to go against Autumn Winchell. And so Autumn Winchell, her first foul of the evening. So at the line, Sophia McCullough, 76.9% from the free throw line. And it's going to go up just a tick from momentarily. We'll see if it continues to go up with this second free throw. First one was good. Second one is not good. So rebounded by Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf going to bring it up, but she's trapped momentarily. But she eventually finds her way out of the trap. A screen put up by Winchell was not used. And a couple more passes leads to an attempted pass to the paint that would have been Abby Winchell, but pass not quite caught, and the turnover for the Panthers. 3:43 left here in the first quarter. So Manson Northwest Webster going to bring it up. That's Ava Moline with it. Moline trying to get to McCullough. She does. It actually went off the hands of one of the Panther defenders. And it's 14-0 as the deflection goes right to McCullough. So Neely Bacon going to bring it up now. She's looking around. Neely Bacon going to shoot. And she'll take 2 free throws. So mentioning at the beginning of tonight's proceedings that Neely Bacon, kind of an impact player when it comes to shooting free throws. 12 for 19, 63.2%. We'll see if she can open up the scoring for the Panthers here. And now she takes a shot. It's good. So Neely Bacon finally takes the lid off the basket, scores the first points for Storm Lake St. Mary's. Can she make the second one? Indeed she can. So, mentioned at the beginning of the game, Neely Bacon, a lights-out free throw shooter at times, and just shows it right there. Opens up the Panther scoring with 2 nothing but net free throws. I mean, just wonderfully shot free throws there. And on the other end of the floor, a ball goes out of bounds, but will stay with Manson Northwest Webster. So inbounding that ball is going to be Wheezy. Wheezy gets that one out to, that is Moline. Moline dishes that one to McCullough. McCullough looking around. She then finds Pudence. Pudence then to Ella Shannon. Shannon, a couple more passes, then it finds its way to Pudence, and Pudence puts in a 3-point jumper. So 17-2, 2:50 left here in this first quarter. Neely Bacon with the ball, going to bring it up. Then she finds Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf then to Stephanie Murray. Murray is going to try to drive in momentarily. Gets it taken out of her hands. Will stay Panther ball. Looking at the Manson Northwest Webster scoring, Sophia McCullough and Isabel Pudence have combined for 15 out of the 17 Manson Northwest Webster points. So Isabel Pudence and Sophia McCullough, kind of some unstoppable forces for Manson Northwest Webster thus far. And a carry, says the ref, down on Storm Lake St. Mary's end of the floor. So it will be Storm Lake St. Mary's ball on their own end of the court. 2:28 left here in the first quarter. Inbound to Landgraf. Landgraf gets it taken away momentarily. Will stay Panther basketball by the slimmest of margins, as it looked like Neely Bacon was going to go pick up the ball, but thought better of it at the very last second. So Bacon's going to inbound. She gets to Winchell. Winchell makes the first basket from the field for the Panthers. So Manson Northwest Webster, they're going to bring it up now. A couple of defenders tried to get in the way of Alyssa Richmond, and Richmond has to travel to avoid them. Turnover, Panther basketball once more. 2:09 left here in the first quarter. Inbounds goes Stephanie Murray. Murray passes that one to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon spin moves her way around a defender. Neely Bacon going to pick up a dribble and pass it away to Landgraf. Landgraf then to, that is Camacho Cruz, to Stephanie Murray. Murray, shot no good, rebounded by the Cougars. And a carry, says the ref, on the far end of the floor from this media box. And that will be a turnover, and the Panthers, they gotta start taking advantage of some of these turnovers that the Cougars are giving them. It's just free chances, really. Neely Bacon in some trouble momentarily. She gets out of trouble, though. Neely Bacon going to drive it in. She puts a shot up. No good. Rebounded by McCullough. McCullough going to take it across the floor now. McCullough, end to end. Yes, she will. As McCullough gets the rebound, drives to the other end of the court, and puts up an easy layup. Storm St. Mary's having a little bit of trouble getting across the floor, but eventually Landgraf gets the job done. Will stay Panther basketball, tipped out of bounds by a Cougar defender. So it looks like Evelyn Varstiy, and there's another substitution. We'll see if we can get the number. Oh! In the middle of saying that, Abby Winchell with a wide open path to the basket. She takes advantage of it, 19-6. 1:07 and counting left here in this first quarter. As we were saying, Evelyn Varstiy, and there's another substitution. We'll see if we can figure out the number. Looks like that was Brielle Weezy. So Varstiy and Weezy out there for the Cougars now. Inbounds by the Panthers after a Cougar turnover will lead to Neely Bacon getting across the timing line. Neely Bacon loses it momentarily, but she'll get that one to Abby Winchell. Winchell spin move. A shot deflected, no foul. So a couple Panther defenders. It's then going to be McCullough with an easy layup chance. Not taken, not made, I should say. But then a three-point jumper by that is Brielle Weezy, no good. And a tie-up leads to a Panther possession. So, 2 missed shots by the Cougars leads to now Storm Lake St. Mary's getting an opportunity. Maddie Fiorentino getting an opportunity to have some minutes now. Inbounds to Camacho Cruz. Fiorentino has the ball, but gets it taken away from her. And the Panthers take the ball back away. So Neely Bacon now going to get across the timing line. This might be the last possession. Neely Bacon with it. Neely Bacon gets it to Abby Winchell. Winchell gets it taken out of her hands. And another tie-up with 9 seconds on the dot left here in this first quarter will lead to now a Cougar possession. And the Cougars will have the opportunity to do some more damage. So the Cougars getting that one across the floor. Eventually it's McCullough with a three. It's good. And the clock's just simply going to run out on the Panthers. So at the end of the first quarter, it is 22-6 in favor of the Cougars. And we'll be back after this 1-minute quarter break here on Full Digital Solutions.
Cobb Tavern is putting new life back into the historic Cobblestone. Experience the sizzle and taste the difference at the Cobb Tavern near the lake and lakeside. Indulge your taste buds with our signature stone-baked pizzas featuring the Big Cobb, Street Taco, and the Black and Blue, to name a few, along with a full bar and signature drinks. Whether it's a casual night out or a special celebration, the Cobb Tavern is the place to be. Follow us on Facebook at Cobblestone Ballroom for Cobb Tavern hours and renovation progress, where old meets new. You plan for most of life's events because planning ensures a positive outcome. The same is true when pre-planning your final arrangements. While this isn't the easiest or even most comfortable topic, by pre-planning you take the burden off of your loved ones during a difficult time and also ensure your final wishes are known and honored and your life is celebrated. Let the experienced and caring staff at Fratsky & Jensen Funeral Home help give you peace of mind by assisting you in your planning.
And welcome back, folks. Second quarter now just about to get underway. 22-6 in favor of the Cougars. Cougars kind of dominated the first part of that first quarter. Panthers came to life just a little bit. However, in the end, were unable to take advantage of some of the turnovers Manson Northwest Webster were giving them, and led to not very many points. And layup was put up by that was Neely Bacon. Layup was no good. Abby Winchell tries to put up a layup, and she gets blocked. Manson Northwest Webster will now get an opportunity. They missed the first shot, but a shot put up by Alyssa Richmond is good. And I just had to quickly look at a message there. So, no shots taken, so no shots made by Storm Lake St. Mary's. So still a 24-6 ball game. And inbounds by Neely Bacon. It goes out of bounds off the hands of one of the Cougar defenders. And another inbounds pass for the Panthers. They get it in this time. Fiorentino for three. Shot no good. Rebounded. Not by anybody. It simply goes out of bounds. Although Autumn Winchell did make a good effort to try to throw the ball back in bounds before it went out of bounds. However, not quite able to do so. So, Manson Northwest Webster with an opportunity here. It's going to be Richmond with a 15-foot shot thereabouts. That one is good, 26-6. 6:15 counting left here in the second quarter. The Panthers bring it up momentarily. However, a miscommunication leads to the ball going off the hands of two Panther players and into the hands of a Cougar defender. And a shot taken by Addison McCullough, no good, rebounded by the Panthers, 6:30 and counting left here in this first quarter. So Neely Bacon with it. She's trying to find an option, unable to do so, has the dribble taken away from her, and a jump ball will mean Panther basketball rather. So the Panthers keep the ball. Thought it would have been Manson Northwest Webster's ball, but guess I missed a jump ball. So that is on me. So the Panthers, they will get to inbound the ball from their own end of the court. And it is Autumn Winchell trying to get it to Isabel Landgraf, and Landgraf has the ball. As the ball tied up, originally signaled that it's supposed to be Panther basketball. It should not have been signaled that. It should have been signaled Cougar basketball. And now a 30-second timeout called on the floor, and we'll take that 30-second timeout with them here on Full Digital Solutions.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
And welcome back, folks, here to the Panther Pit here in beautiful Storm Lake, Iowa, where it is, at last check, -3 degrees. So beautiful Storm Lake, Iowa. Just a little bit chilly tonight, but of course, always in the Panther Pit, a very nice, warm area, not only in temperature, but of course in the atmosphere, as the home side of the bleachers is full. The away side, I'd say, is about 75% full. So a great atmosphere and a lot of people excited about some great basketball here tonight. And as I'm talking about that, Manson Northwest Webster puts up a shot. That shot goes down 28-6, 5:54 left. And now Weezy puts up a layup. It's good. 30-6, 5:45 and counting left here in the second quarter. So Fiorentino eventually finds Ruby Phelps, who then gets it to looked at a pass was trying to go to Neely Bacon, but it was just intercepted by a Cougar defender. And now the Cougars, Addison McCullough is going to drive in. McCullough, shot no good, rebounded by the Panthers. So it's going to be Landgraf bringing it up now. She gets that one to Stephanie Murray. Stephanie Murray going to try to drive into the lane. Has the ball tipped out of her hands. Alyssa Richmond puts up a layup on the other end of the court. It's good. And the Cougars immediately steal it. And another layup put up by Richmond. Stephanie Murray gets the ball taken away from her. Weezy puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded, though, by Moline. Moline out to McCullough. McCullough in some trouble. Gets it to Moline. Moline to Weezy. That was Moline, and Moline's shot no good. Eventually then rebound by Fiorentino. But then taken away by the Cougars, and it's Moline with the layup. So 36-6, 4:24 and counting left here in the second quarter. The Panthers call a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take that full timeout with them. You're watching Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball here on Full Digital Solutions.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
And welcome back, folks, to the Panther Pit here in freezing Storm Lake, Iowa. If you're just joining us, what are you doing? You've missed the entire first quarter, and now there is 4:20 left here in the second quarter. It is 36-6 in favor of Manson Northwest Webster and the Cougars. So inbounding the ball is going to be Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon gets that one to Isabel Landgraf, and Landgraf inbounds it, but then a foul is called on, that is Isabel Pudens. So Pudens draws a foul before the clock even starts, and another inbounds. This one going to be a little bit tougher, and another foul. This one on Ava Molina looks like, and indeed, that one is on Isabel Pudens as well. So Pudens' second foul. And Pudens steals away the ball. But Storm Lake St. Mary's, they're going to take it away. And a foul on, it looks like that's going to be Addison McCullough. We'll see momentarily. Indeed it is. So Addison McCullough draws her first foul. So Manson Northwest Webster with 3 team fouls in 6 seconds of game time. 7 fouls for Storm Lake St. Mary's. So the big clean second quarter. And then just 3 fouls in span of 6 game seconds. Very, very odd. Shot on the Storm Lake St. Mary's end by Neely Bacon was no good. It was rebounded by Ruby Phelps. And then Ruby Phelps' shot was also no good. 3:55 and counting left here in the second quarter. A shot not taken by Sophia McCullough yet there. And then McCullough takes a shot, is fouled by, that is going to be Autumn Winchell. Actually, I take that back. That's going to be on Ashley Camacho Cruz. That is her first foul of the evening. Looking down to the sidelines, looks like Abby Winchell getting ready to substitute in for the Panthers. At the line, McCullough takes the first free throw. That one's good. Has already been at the line once this evening, went 1 for 2. And now 2 for 3. Abby Winchell does indeed substitute in exchange for her sister, Autumn Winchell. And then McCullough makes her second free throw, so McCullough's 3 for 4 on the evening. McCullough has 16 points as well, so McCullough with a really great outing. Isabel Landgraf with the ball. She takes a shot. That one's good. And that is Landgraf's first points of the evening. McCullough going to bring it up for the Cougars. She gets that one out to her sister, Addison McCullough. Addison McCullough's shot no good. Rebounded, though, by the Cougars. Shot was taken no good. But then Moline gets a rebound. Her shot's no good. And then Sophia McCullough rebounds it. Tries to go to dribble it. Instead goes off her knee and out of bounds. Panther basketball. 3:05 and counting left here in this second quarter. Neely Bacon with the ball now. Neely Bacon gets that one to one of her teammates. 2 more passes, then finds its way to the Landgraf. Landgraf for 3. Shot no good. Rebounded by Ashley Camacho Cruz. Camacho Cruz pass is intercepted by Prudence, and Prudence will get that one to Sophia McCullough. Sophia McCullough carries the ball, and that will be a turnover. Substituting on number 5, Alyssa Richmond, and number 20, Brielle Weezy. So a couple substitutions for the Cougars, none for the Panthers at this moment. 2:42 and counting left here in the second quarter. So up with the ball is going to be Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon in a little bit of trouble momentarily, but then passed away from her teammates. Couple more passes. Now it's back in the hands of Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon gets it stolen, and that's going to be Sophie McCullough with the steal. And a foul now on, looks like that's going to be Maddie Fiorentino. And Fiorentino, oh, no, excuse me, that was John Louis Phelps. Oh, looked like a 43 on the jersey from up here, but indeed it was indeed a 42. So it's a little bit of a misread on my part there, but Ruby Phelps with her first foul of the evening. A foul on, we'll see who that will be on. It'll be Sophie McCullough going to the line. We'll see who the foul is on. The foul is on number 34, so that's Abby Winchell. That's Winchell's first. Sophie McCullough drains the free throw. Now 4 for 5. Makes the second one as well. So now 5 for 6. And the scoreboard yet to update for Storm Lake St. Mary's. Now it has 40-8, 1:55 left here in the second quarter. A blocked shot goes out of bounds, but will stay Panther basketball. So Neely Bacon's going to inbound it to, well, more than likely Isabel Landgraf. And a foul. Oh, no, excuse me, a substitution. Ashley Camacho Cruz is going to sub off in exchange for Maddie Fiorentino. And now Fiorentino now on the court, so now they can inbound it. It will not go to Isabel Landgraf. Instead, go to Abby Winchell. Winchell to Reed Phelps to Maddie Fiorentino. Fiorentino with the ball, but a foul on that is going to be 22 of Manson Northwest Webster. That is Ella Shannon, and that is Shannon's second foul of the contest. So, inbounding it, Ruby Phelps will get the inbound. She gets that one to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by the Cougars. The Cougars now on the other end. It's going to be Alyssa Richmond with it. Richmond. That's that one to McCullough. McCullough to Shannon. Shannon to McCullough. McCullough to Shannon. Shannon for 2. Doesn't matter. Shot was no good. But a foul, you're going to be on number, looks like it's going to be number 43. So Maddie Fiorentino. Let's see if I'm right. Nope, number 34. We're getting the digits right, but we're not getting them right we're not getting them in the correct order. So that's actually on Abby Winchell. That is Winchell's second foul. So the Cougars now here. It's Shannon to Richmond to, it looked like it was trying to get to Sophia McCullough. McCullough, however, not expecting it, instead goes into the crowd. Everyone okay, but a turnover for the Cougars. So 40-8, 1:10 and counting left here in this first half. A steal by the Cougars. It's going to be Prudence driving it. She takes a shot. Her shot no good. Rebounded by McCullough. McCullough has to get on out to Prudence. Prudence to Shannon. Shannon then to, oh, excuse me, that was Weasley to Shannon. And then Shannon takes a shot. Shannon's shot is good. 42-8. under a minute to go here in the second quarter. So now Isabel Landgraf with the basketball. A foul on. See what's on here in just a second. It's on number 24. That is Sophia McCullough. That's McCullough's first. And that will send Isabel Landgraf to the line. She is yet to make a free throw in 4 attempts this far this season. First shot's no good. Her second shot, no good. So rebounded by the Cougars. Abby Winchell defending, but then the Cougars make a pass. Eventually the ball finds its way into the hands of Wheezy with the ball out to Shannon, then to Richmond, then to McCullough. McCullough fouled. And that foul is going to be on, I think, Isabel Landgraf, number 20. And it is on Isabel Landgraf. So that's Landgraf's first foul of the evening. That will send Sophia McCullough to the free throw line for the 4th time this evening. She's 5 for 6. Make that 6 for 7. And then it is 7 for 8. So a 44-8 score now. That's a 36-point gap. We have crossed the line for a continuous clock. So in the second half, we will start the game. Well, it's very likely we'll start the game with a continuous clock here in the second half. And a turnover by Neely Bacon. Turnover by Neely Bacon. A couple questions about what was that deflected. Ref ultimately says no, it was not. Manson Northwest Webster will get one final shot here. Except no, because a blocking foul on that is going to be Isabel Landgraf. So Landgraf her second. A blocking foul on Landgraf will send Prudence to the free throw line. Prudence 12 for 17 on the season. Makes the first one. And makes the second one. So 46-8, 2.2 seconds to go. See if Stone Lake St. Mary's gets a shot off here. Neely Bacon just going to let the clock run out. So at the half, 46-8 in favor of the Cougars of Manson Northwest Webster. We'll take a commercial break. Come back for some halftime discussion, and then we'll see where that gets us. So we'll be back after a short commercial break here on Full Digital Solutions.
The original Snooks Carpet Furniture. Snooks, yeah, the one that's around. Snooks, visit us online at snooksfarm.com.
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
The original
And welcome, folks, to some halftime discussion. While we have a little discussion about the game thus far, a half court shot challenge will be happening in the background. So we'll have that in the background. Maybe talk about that as well as that's going on. So taking a gander at how things went in that first half. Storm Lake St. Mary's put up 6 points in the first quarter, then only scored 2 points in the second quarter. So a very tough quarter for Storm Lake St. Mary's there in that second quarter. Manson Northwest Webster also went on a 24-point scoring run. So Manson Northwest Webster very much in the driving seat of this one thus far. But you know what? You just never know what's going to happen here. Not only in the Panther Pit, but really just basketball in general. You just don't know what's going to happen. And Storm Lake St. Mary's could always come out of the halftime break, run in and just make an absolutely wonderful comeback. You just don't know. Some key things that Manson Northwest Webster have really done to have such a commanding lead here at half. You have to look to Sophia McCullough. Sophia McCullough, 20 points on the evening. Just 20 points in a half is pretty good. I must admit. I believe that the second highest scorer only has 8 points. I believe that is indeed Isabel Budin. So, if my math skills and my memory is serving me correctly, Sophia McCullough, just an absolute force to be reckoned with, and she is making this team be as successful as it is tonight. On Storm Lake St. Mary's end, there's a lot of bad luck and some passes that they've had. They've taken passes, they've taken opportunities, and Manson Northwest Webster just gets a hand on the pass or maybe gets a hand on the shot, and ultimately kind of ruins what Storm Lake St. Mary's builds up on a lot of these offensive efforts. So Storm Lake St. Mary's can maybe figure out how to beat the Cougar defense. Perhaps they could stage that comeback. You just don't know. I think ultimately, Manson Northwest Webster, in the driving seat of this one, and if they keep doing what they did in that first half, they're going to get the win that they came here for. But of course you just don't know what's gonna happen in the second half, and anything can happen. So you see some of the players for Manson Northwest Webster now returning back to the court. Halftime court shots should be wrapping up momentarily. Yeah, I think once halftime court shots wrap up, I think we'll go in a commercial break until the beginning of the third quarter. But yeah, ultimately, Storm Lake St. Mary's, has played well, just has not necessarily had the best of luck when it comes to Manson Northwest Webster. Just at times getting really lucky on some of the turnovers that they force. Actually, something I nearly forgot to do. Thinking of halftime sponsors, of course, Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. Of course, without BVRMC, could not make these broadcasts possible. So very much thank you to Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. Also, another sponsor, we got to thank the United Bank of Iowa. United Bank of Iowa, of course, providing the funding to make that scoreboard possible. And I thought the United Bank of Iowa would be no scoreboard up on that screen. And well, if you don't know the score, what's the fun in watching? So very much thank you to United Bank of Iowa, but also BVRMC. Looks like half-court shots just about to wrap up. Then maybe Manson, Webster, and Storm Lake St. Mary's, once they return, can take a few warm-up shots before the second half begins. I think we've only had one half-court shot made thus far. And as I say that, we have a second one made. So 2 half-court shots made thus far. And now about a minute 50 when thereabouts of the third quarter. So let's take a short commercial break, come back for the beginning of that third quarter, and keep it here on Full Digital Solutions.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
Cobb Tavern is putting new life back into the historic cobblestone. Experience the sizzle and taste the difference at the Cobb Tavern near the lake and lakeside. Indulge your taste buds with our signature stone-baked pizzas featuring the Big Cobb, Street Taco, and the Black and Blue, to name a few, along with a full bar and signature drinks. Whether it's a casual night out or a special celebration, the Cobb Tavern is the place to be. Follow us on Facebook at Cobblestone Ballroom for Cobb Tavern hours and renovation progress, where old meets new. You plan for most of life's events because planning ensures a positive outcome. The same is true when pre-planning your final arrangements. While this isn't the easiest or even most comfortable topic, by pre-planning you take the burden off of your loved ones during a difficult time and also ensure your final wishes are known and honored and your life is celebrated. Let the experienced and caring staff at Fratsky & Jensen Funeral Home help give you peace of mind by assisting you in your planning.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
And welcome back, folks. Just joined us. It is the beginning of the second half. It's 46-8 in favor of Manson Northwest Webster and the Cougars. And Storm Lake St. Mary's is going to start with the ball for this half. So Ruby Phelps gets the ball into Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon puts up a layup. And Storm Lake St. Mary's opens up the scoring for the half. The Cougars on the other end, a couple passes. Eventually the ball finds its way into the hands of the Panthers, and the Panthers are going to bring it across. Panthers can score here. They'll drop below the continuous clock margin, and then they will see stoppages in the clock. So a pass by that was Stephanie Murray, went off the foot of a Cougar defender, went over the half-court line, brought back by the Panthers, and ultimately a foul ends up being called on Ava Moline after the Panthers try to drive into the lane. So Neely Bacon directing traffic. She gets out into Stephanie Murray. Stephanie Murray to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon in some trouble. Neely Bacon shot tipped, and chase is on as can McCullough be stopped. Indeed she can, as Storm Lake St. Mary's forces McCullough to travel. And now they have a chance to once again get below that continuous clock margin. So Neely Bacon bringing it up. Isabel Landgraf was open, but Neely Bacon decides to keep the ball for momentarily. Isabel Landgraf gets the ball, but then out of bounds after an attempted rebound by Alyssa Richmond, and it will be Panther basketball. So Ruby Phelps with the ball now. She gets that one to Isabel Landgraf, who then gives Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon takes a three. Shot was no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. It's going to be McCullough taking it all the way across. It looked like, and then Brielle Weezy got the ball and took a shot and was fouled. So Weezy will go to the line. Neely Bacon picks up her first foul of the night. So Weezy looking to extend the 36-point margin. Weezy, first shot no good. Looking at her stats, only 38.9% on the season. So perhaps a face that you don't mind seeing at the line if you're Storm Lake St. Mary's. Her second free throw is not good, and it's rebounded by the Panthers. So the Panthers once more have another opportunity to get into the safety zone, as some might call it. Neely Bacon puts up a shot. She's fouled, and Neely Bacon will now get to go to the free throw line as the foul goes against Alyssa Richmond. Neely Bacon's first free throw, no good. Neely Bacon, I believe, made 2 free throws earlier. And so she now has the opportunity to make one here, get this to be a 35-point margin. She makes it 46-11, 5:22 and counting here in this second half, or in this third quarter. A shot taken by the Cougars. That was number 2 is a Pudens. Pudens 3, no good. Rebounded by the Panthers. So it is going to be Isabel Landgraf bringing it up. Landgraf driving in. Gets that one out to Stephanie Murray. Murray shot no good. Rebounded by McCullough. McCullough going to take it back. Going to take it up. McCullough gets the ball to Pudens, and Pudens is fouled. 2 free throws incoming for the Cougars. Pudens 70.6% coming into tonight. I believe she made both free throws earlier in the game that she took. So, pretty good free throw shooter, but she misses the first one. Misses the first one here. She makes the second one, though. 47-11, 4:40 left here in the third quarter. So the Panthers bring it up. It's Stephanie Murray with the ball. It's then Abby Winchell. Winchell gets that one to Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf in the paint. Shots blocked, but a shot put up by Winchell. Winchell shot no good. Rebounded by McCullough. McCullough now going to drive in. Her shot is good. And the Panthers will now bring the ball up here once more. So McCullough actually kind of reminds me of Sydney Hurd for Storm Lake St. Mary's last year. McCullough doing a lot of the scoring, a lot of the rebounding. Definitely seems like McCullough for sure that first option for a lot of the offensive possessions. A shot put up and drilled by Pudens for Manson Northwest Webster makes this a 51-11 ball game. Neely Bacon for 3, no good. Rebounded by nobody out of bounds. And that will now bring on a few substitutions for both teams, as we will see what can happen here as there'll be an inbounds. Don't want to call it time wasting, but Manson Northwest Webster definitely taking their sweet time getting that ball back inbounded. So Manson Northwest Webster, Prudence puts up a shot. She's fouled. And actually, I take that back. Prudence called for a charging foul. She thought she was fouled. Ref says no and awards the ball to Storm Lake St. Mary's. So the Panthers, they'll bring it up. Fiorentino with the ball, looking around. Cougars just intercept it. But the Panthers take it right back. And there is a travel against Aubrey Crum of Storm Lake St. Mary's. So turnover for Storm Lake St. Mary's. Manson Northwest Webster will get the ball back. Manson Northwest Webster inbounds it. Addison Kraft with the ball. Still more passes. The ball eventually finds its way into the hands of Ella Shannon. And Shannon takes a three. No good. But also a foul going against the Cougars. Under 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. And the foul is going to go against Ava Moline of the Cougars. So, continuous clock, making the time just tick away as Manson Northwest Webster built themselves a pretty nice lead, and Storm Lake St. Mary's just having a lot of bad luck tonight. It's Ava Moline putting up a layup. That one's good. That's Neely Bacon with the ball, but she gets to Maddie Fiorentino. Then gives it back to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon puts up a shot, no good. And it will be Cougar basketball after it goes off the hands of one of the Panther players. Now out on the court, Ashley Camacho Cruz subbed on. You see Cruz with the knee brace. I believe tore her meniscus in the preseason. So Ashley Camacho Cruz only played in a few games thus far this season. Manson Northwest Webster passing it around. They then find Shannon. Shannon drills about a 13-foot shot. Shot clock turned off. Under 20 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Neely Bacon with it. She dribble drives, gets her shot blocked. And after her shot is blocked, fouled by, that is Ava Moline. And Moline will send Neely Bacon, a pretty good free throw shooter, to the line. 3.5 left on the clock after these free throws. Neely Bacon drills the first one, so Neely Bacon continuing her streak of making quite a number of free throws this season at a very high percentage. So can she make the second one here? She puts it up. It's good. So Manson Northwest Webster, they'll inbound it. The clock will simply just drain away. Last second shot by, that was Addison Kraft, just a little bit short. So at the end of the third, it's 55-13 in favor of the Cougars. We'll be back after a 1-minute break on Full Digital Solutions.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
And welcome back, folks. Just joining us. We're about to enter the fourth quarter here in the Panther Pit. So, entering the fourth quarter, 55-13. If you're just joining us, the Cougars will start with the ball, as we'll see what happens here in this fourth and final quarter of action here tonight in the Panther Pit. For the 2A Evelyn Drosty shot. Drosty shot, no good, but out of bounds, and will stay Cougar basketball. So, inbounding it will be Addison McCullough. McCullough gets that one out to Addison Kraft. Kraft has the ball taken away from her by Ashley Camacho Cruz. Cruz takes a layup wide open, just can't quite make it. And everyone was rooting for Ashley Camacho Cruz to make that one, as started off the season injured, has only played in 2 or 3 games. And that would have been a great welcome back for her, but just goes off the front iron. Neely Bacon, after that missed shot, then fouls her third of the evening. So Cougars, they bring it up, and then there's a foul on number 34, Abby Winchell, and that's Winchell's third as well. Some substitutions now for Manson + Webster. Looks like a lot of their starters coming back out. Amber Aljets making her first appearance of the evening, however. And Stephanie Murray takes away the ball from the Cougars. She takes a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. And a foul on Stephanie Murray. So, that's her first of the evening. Cougars with the ball is going to be Pudens, and Pudens shot no good, rebounded by the Panthers, and now Neely Bacon will bring it up for Storm Lake St. Mary's. St. Mary's looking around, they then find that Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf to off in the hands of the Cougar defenders, but Landgraf gets control of the ball. Landgraf gets control of the ball once more. And then a couple passes leads to a made shot that was taken by Ashley Camacho Cruz, her first points of the night. So stoppage in play and a foul on Stephanie Murray, her second of the evening. With the ball, the Cougars, that's an Aljets. Would have been the target for that pass. Out of the travel before McCullough could get the pass done. Substitution on the floor. I believe Maddie Fiorentino comes on in exchange for Abby Winchell. And then Autumn Winchell is going to sub on momentarily. And that momentarily is now. As it'll stay Storm Lake St. Mary's ball in the last few stoppages of play. And a turnover, I believe it was a 5-second violation. Oh, take that back. Maddie Fiorentino called for a foul. So turnover for the Panthers. That is Fiorentino's first of the evening. And stoppage here. We'll see what goes. Oh, stoppage is for the fact that they are now in the bonus. They, being Manson + Webster, are now in the bonus. So at the line, Sophia McCullough. McCullough, I believe 7 for 8 on the evening of free throws. Now would be 8 for 9. And we'll see 9 for 10. So McCullough stepped up to the line 5 times, took 2 shots each time, has made 9 out of her 10 attempts. So a 90% free throw shooting night for McCullough thus far. Maddie Florentino for 3, no good. Rebounded by, that's Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon's going to put up a shot, and Neely Bacon's fouled. So Bacon will get to go to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. I believe Neely Bacon also has only missed 1 free throw attempt out of maybe 6. So 5 for 6 thereabouts. That would be 6 for 7 if I'm remembering correctly, which I believe I am. And Neely Bacon makes both of them that trip, so that would make 7 for 8. 7 for 8. So Neely Bacon, 7 for 8 from the line, I do believe, tonight. McCullough drives in, takes a shot, is fouled. And that will send McCullough to the line for the 6th time this evening. That foul is going to go against Isabel Landgraf. So looking at the fouls, Neely Bacon, Isabel Landgraf in some foul trouble. Prudence for Manson Webster also in some foul trouble. Although Prudence's foul trouble is a little bit more serious as she has 4. Some substitutions now for the Cougars. Among them, Sophia McCullough will be replaced by Addison McCullough here momentarily. So, 59-17, 3:06 left here in the game. And now the Panthers, they will bring it up, and I believe Sophia McCullough now 11 for 12 from the charity stripe this evening. So a couple passes by Storm Lake St. Mary's, eventually finds Neely Bacon with the ball, but then she gets to Stephanie Murray. Stephanie Murray in some trouble. She gets it to Maggie Fiorentino. Fiorentino's shot no good, but she gets her own rebound, and Fiorentino puts up a shot. That one is good. So 59-19. That's Fiorentino's first points of the evening. Shot taken by Addison McCullough is no good, but a foul going against Storm Lake St. Mary's. We'll see what that foul's on momentarily. Foul is going to be on number 43. That is Maddie Fiorentino. That is her second foul of the evening. Sending to the line will be Addison Kraft. Addison Kraft now going to be sent to the line. Kraft, I don't believe, he's taken any free throws thus far tonight. She makes the first one. Looking at her free throw percentage, 35.3%. So 35.3% on the season from Kraft, but she makes the first one, so has the opportunity to bring up the free throw percentage just a little bit. Will she do it? She does indeed make the second one, so 2 for 2 from the free throw line. That time, couple more substitutions. Now sees Amber Aljets. So Aljets out there for the Cougars. So Storm Lake St. Mary is going to bring it up. It's going to be a shot taken by, that was Aubrey Crum. And Crum unable to make that shot there. Shot taken by, that was Addison McCullough, was no good. That shot was taken by Evelyn Drosty. Drosty's shot was no good. Then McCullough grabs a rebound, puts it back up. That one was good. 63-19, 1:30 left here in the game. Shot taken by Abby Winchell was no good. So the Cougars, they'll bring it back up. All Jets with the ball, then finding Drosty. Drosty then finds Shannon. Shannon Shot no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. Shot was no good there. And Ava Moline passes that one away to Josie. Josie shot no good. Rebounded by neither team in particular. A tie-up. Substitutions. And the game clock not going to run out here, I don't think, but going to get very, very close. All Jets with the ball. Gets that one to, that was Addison McCullough. McCullough fouled. And that will be Aubrey Crumb's first foul of the night. 21.8 left on the clock as I believe that's Addison McCullough will get to go to the charity stripe. McCullough's first shot, no good. So we made 63-19. And second shot, also no good, rebounded by Ashley Camacho Cruz. So the Panthers, they'll bring it up. And Abby Winchell with it. Abby Winchell gets that one away to Jessa Fetro. Fetro in some trouble. Gets that one to Ashley Camacho Cruz. Camacho Cruz puts up a shot. It's good. And then the final buzzer sounds. So, your final score. Manson Northwest Webster 63, Storm Lake St. Mary's 21. That will do it for the women's half of tonight's doubleheader presentation. When we come back from a commercial break, it will be Mason Lavin on the mic. So keep it here at Full Digital Solutions. We'll be back with the men's half of the doubleheader, and when we come back, Mason Lavin will take over play-by-play duties.
Whether you are
Our freshman class attendants are Ruby Phelps and Griffin Strong. Ruby is the daughter of Stephen and Joy Phelps. Griffin is the son of Greg and Dale Strong. Our sophomore attendants are Stephanie and Gabe Murray. Gabe's unable to be here this evening, so Ivan DeViar is filling in for him. Both Gabe and Stephanie are the son and daughter of David and Cindy Murray. Harley Doyle and Brett Peterson are our junior class attendants. Harley is the daughter of Todd and Kim Doyle, and Brett is the son of Dave and Tanya Henners. And now for our 2024 homecoming court. Alex Adams and Odalis Lopez. Odalis is the daughter of Luis and Jemima Lopez. She's been involved in cheerleading, FFA, and student council all 4 years of high school. She currently serves as student body vice president and is a member of the National Honor Society. After school, Odalis works as an assistant in the after-school program, helping prepare activities for the preschool kids. Odalis has not yet chosen a college, but hopes to pursue a degree in social work. Alex is the son of Kelly Adams. Alex is involved in Quiz Bowl, large group and individual speech, FFA, and has been a cast member in various school plays. In his free time outside of school, he enjoys playing video games, and Alex is undecided on his plans for after graduation. Jared Almendarez and Jenna Merton. Jenna is involved in dance, basketball, softball, and has served as volleyball manager. She's also been active in FFA and student council, and currently serves as the FFA president and the student body president. In addition, Jenna has been involved in Quiz Bowl, large group and individual speech, the play, Dollars for Scholars, and yearbook. She's also a member of National Honor Society, and outside of school, Jenna volunteers at Methodist Manor and lectures at Mass. Next year, Jenna plans to attend the University of South Dakota and major in health sciences. Jared is the son of Vicki and Carlos Almendarez and came to St. Mary's to start his sophomore year after moving here from California. Outside of school, he spends time playing video games, and he also works part-time at Walmart. Jared hopes to pursue a career in electrical repair and maintenance. Our next pair, Avery Fetro and Melanie Rosales. Melanie is the daughter of Paula Suarez and Julian Rosales Ayala. She's been involved in cheerleading, student council, and FFA all throughout high school. She currently serves as a co-captain of the cheerleading squad and as student body secretary-treasurer. Melanie is also a member of the National Honor Society. And at this time, Melanie hopes to attend Morningside to major in nursing and then continue to get a master's degree to become a nurse anesthetist. Avery is the son of Mike and Jill Fetro. Avery is involved in basketball, golf, Quiz Bowl, and FFA here at St. Mary's. He's also a member of the Knights of Columbus. Outside of school, Avery is part of the custodial staff here at St. Mary's. And Avery plans to attend the Gemological Institute of America and get a graduate jeweler's certificate. And our final pair for the evening, Owen Keenan and Autumn Lynching. Autumn is the daughter of Scott and Heidi Winchell. She's been involved in swimming as a shared program with Spencer High School and has participated in basketball, cheer, and track, while also serving as softball manager at St. Mary's. Beyond athletics, Autumn participates in the play, Quiz Bowl, large group and individual speech, the secretary of the FFA, and the senior class president. She is also a member of the National Honor Society. She's undecided on where she will attend college, but plans to major in environmental studies. Owen Keenan is the son of John and Karen Keenan. Athletically, he participates in basketball for the Panthers, and he's also involved in speech. Outside of school, he enjoys weightlifting, either here at St. Mary's or at the Fitness and Health Center, and working at Grand Central Coffee Shop. After graduation, Owen hopes to go to the University of Iowa and is considering majoring in Congratulations to all of our St. Mary's class representatives and our homecoming team. And again, we hope many of you are able to make it out on Sunday night at 7 p.m. here in the gym for coronation, so we can find out which one of these young men and women will be crowned our king and queen. So thank you guys. And we have one more special thing here at halftime yet. It's been a tradition now to induct new members of our Athletic Hall of Fame during our homecoming game. Storm Lake St. Mary's High School will be announcing the 2024 Athletic Hall of Fame inductees. The Hall of Fame was established to select and honor its teams, players, and coaches at any level who, by their demonstrated excellence on or off the field, have contributed to the growth or success of the athletic programs here at St. Mary's. Our first inductee this evening, Sue Lopes Lure, class of 1985. Sue was a four-sport athlete at St. Mary's High School where she collected multiple varsity letters in basketball, track, softball, and volleyball. Softball was the sport where she stood out the most, collecting first-team all-conference honors and all-class, all-state honors 4 consecutive years. In addition, she earned first-team all-area twice and both a first-team and second-team all-Northwest Iowa honor. Lopes compiled batting averages of .411, .394, and .344 from sophomore through senior year. She was an integral part of 2 state tournament teams in 1984 and 1985, where the teams finished 11th and 8th, respectively, with records of 35-6 and 28-11 in those 2 seasons. Sue also collected all-conference and/or all-area honors in volleyball and basketball, both for junior and senior seasons, while also being part of a first-place 400-meter relay team at the conference track meet as a junior. After high school, Sue attended Briarcliff College, where she played softball for 2 years and earned second-team all-conference honors with a .293 batting average. She finished her college softball career playing for Butte Vista College. Sue now resides in Royce City, Texas, with her husband Steve and their 3 children, Zachary, Caitlin, and Allison. She's worked as a social worker for the state of Texas for 16 years. So congratulations to Sue. Our second inductee, Kennedy Dre, class of 2013. Kennedy was a 3-sport athlete playing basketball, golf, and baseball. But it was on the basketball court where he collected the majority of his accolades. In his 4-year high school career, the team compiled an incredible 102-5 record with 3 consecutive state tournament appearances, including a state championship in 2011. For his career, Dre compiled 1,731 points, good for second most in school history. A school record 913 rebounds, 302 steals, 181 assists, and a school record 239 block shots. In total, he holds 5 individual basketball school records. As a senior, Dre averaged 23 points a game, compiling 641 points total, along with 355 rebounds, a school record for most in the season, 83 steals, and 99 block shots, which included 10 blocked shots in a game twice, which is also a school record. He earned multiple all-conference, all-area, and all-state honors during his career. He's also one of only a few people to ever be selected to the all-tournament team at state in 3 consecutive years. Following his standout prep career, Dre went on to excel at the college level for Butte Vista University. Kennedy was a 3-year starter, playing in a total of 102 ranks him third most in BVU history, and 71 block shots, which is seventh most in BV history. Gray earned first team all-conference honors as a sophomore and a senior, as well as a first team all-region as a sophomore and second team all-region as a senior. During his junior year, he earned second team all-conference honors. Kennedy currently resides on a farm west of Early with his wife Maddie and their two children, Baylor and Berkeley, and is the owner of K. Gray Ag. Congratulations, Kennedy Gray. And our third and final inductee of the evening, and some of these first numbers will sound very familiar because he was a teammate of Kennedy. Luke was a three-sport athlete, also in the class of 2013. So Luke Lenhart played basketball, golf, and baseball. And once again, it was on the basketball court where he achieved most of his wonderful success. Again, part of that team that went 102-5 during his four-year career with 3 state tournament appearances and the 2011 state championship. For his career, he compiled 1,727 points, which is third most in school history, had a school record 375 steals, a school record 356 assists, and a school record 174 three-pointers made. In total, he holds 6 individual basketball school records. Other school records include most points as a sophomore, 407, 75 three-pointers made in a season as a junior, and 140 steals in a season also as a senior. He earned multiple all-conference, all-area, and all-state honors during his career, and Luke also is one of the few to ever be selected to the all-tournament team at state in 3 consecutive years, including being named the team captain following the 2011 championship. Luke was also honored as a McDonald's All-American following his senior campaign. Lenhart continued his basketball career at the Division II level for Upper Iowa University. Luke started 64 of 66 games in his final 2 years as a Peacock, playing in 117 games total through his 4-year career. He finished his career with 1,026 points, with a career three-point shooting percentage of 42% and 79% career free throw shooting percentage. Luke resides in the Storm Lake area with his wife Alexa and their 2 children, Nash and Lainey. He's self-employed as the owner of Triple L Pork. Congratulations to Luke and to all 3 of our new inductees. And again, we want to thank our fans from Manson for being patient with us as we have 2 extra things between games
Hello and welcome back to the Panther Pit. My name is Mason Lave and I will be your host for the boys action of tonight's doubleheader between the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Manson Northwest Webster. If you're just tuning in, you missed a great in-between show. We had our homecoming court revealed, and then we also had 3 new Hall of Fame inductees to the St. Mary's Athletic Hall of Fame. So congratulations to all those involved there. Looking ahead to tonight's matchup between the St. Mary's Panthers boys and the Manson Northwest Webster boys. Coming into today, the Cougars of Manson are 7-3 in their last 10 games. The Panthers are 0-10 in their last 10 games. Leading scorers for each team for the Cougars with an impressive 27 points per game is junior Logan Moline. He also leads the team in rebounding with 8.2 rebounds per game. Leading the way for the Panthers, Avery Fetro, averaging 6.3 points per game. Second behind him is Brendan Peterson with 5.2 points per game, shooting an impressive 45% from 3. And then leading the way for rebounding for the Panthers is Griffin Strom with 0.3 rebounds per game. And then Brett Peterson and Brendan Peterson, the brothers, coming up with 0.2 rebounds per game as well. The Cougars average about 61 points per game. The Panthers about 22. Points allowed, the Cougars average 54 and the Panthers average 10. Shooting wise for each team, the field goal percentage for the Cougars, they're shooting around 43%, and then around 30% for the Panthers. Cougars only shooting about 25% from 3, and the Panthers shooting 37% from 3, making 37 out of their 100 attempts this season. Both teams shooting around 55, 56, 57% from the free throw line. So it will be something to watch there. Some keys to the game. Starting off for the Cougars, I believe they're probably going to go into a press to start the game. Every team has pressed this Panthers team so far. I would expect nothing different from them. They're going to try to up the pressure, apply the pressure on defense, and that's going to lead to their offensive scoring. They're hopefully going to get Logan Moline to get into the paint, scoring early. He's shooting an impressive 53% from the field, only about 28% from 3, so not a very good outside shooter, but he should be able to get his way down low tonight. Some keys to the game for the Panthers. Obviously, number 1, press break, press break, press break. It should be the first 3 options if it could be, but they have struggled against that all year so far. So hopefully, over the break, winter break, over this cold stretch of things, they have time to practice that press break and can get out and do that and get on their side of the floor. After that press break, the Panthers have done a decent job setting up into their half-court offense so far this season. Going to look to get Brendan Peterson going from 3, as well as Santiago Soria will be a good one. He's been good off the dribble drive to the right. Had a couple floaters this year that have looked rather impressive. With that being said, we have about a minute and a half left here in the pregame show. I'd like to take some time to thank our pregame and halftime sponsor, BVRMC Buena Vista Regional Medical Center, for making all this possible. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here announcing and you would not be here listening. So big shout out to them every single game. We appreciate it very much. As we approach a minute left, I will take it off to a couple commercial breaks and then we'll be back in to listen to our starting lineups for tonight. And then right after that will be tip-off. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
You plan for most of life's events because planning ensures a positive outcome. The same is true when pre-planning your final arrangements. While this isn't the easiest or even most comfortable topic, by pre-planning you take the burden off of your loved ones during a difficult time and also ensure your final wishes are known and honored and your life is celebrated. Let the experienced and caring staff at Fratsky & Jensen Funeral Home help give you peace of mind by assisting you in your planning.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back. The final buzzer did sound for the pregame, so let's take a listen in to our starting lineups for tonight.
There you go. Thank you. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Panther Pit here at Storm Lake St. Mary's. Tonight's boys Twin Lakes Conference varsity basketball matchup features the visiting Manson Northwest Webster Cougars and your St. Mary's Panthers. And now for the starting lineups for the Cougars. Number 2, a junior, Matt Condon. A junior, number 4, Brock Patson. A junior, number 5, Logan Moline. A junior, number 21, Grant Holman. And a junior, number 24, Keelan Koval. The Cougars are coached by Caleb Levin and assisted by Clay Lance, Dustin Main, and Chad Webster. And now for your hometown St. Mary's Panthers. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 12, Brendan Peterson. The other guard spot, a sophomore, number 22, Dominic Mills. At forward, a senior, number 24, Avery Fetro. Another forward, a junior, number 34, Santiago Soria. And in the center, the sophomore, number 42, Ivan Del Villar.
And there you have it. There are your starting lineups for tonight's game. Homecoming night for the Panthers. Clock is all set. The refs are ready to go. We are underway here in the Panther Pit. First play, alley-oop over there to Logan Moline. He doesn't go for the shot, gathers it, and then takes it up and in for the first points of the game. Cougars do come out in a sort of press against the Panthers. Panthers do a good job of getting by it right away. Dribble drive there by Fetro, gets it out to Soria, and Soria is fouled on the catch attempt. First foul of the game, and it will go on number 24, Kalen Koval, the junior for the Cougars. Excuse me, it was on number 2, Matt Condon. Fetro now, same drive. He's going to try a little floater from the short corner, no good. Moline the rebound. Gets it over to Koval. Koval's going to try to split through the defenders. Good pass inside down low. It's number 21, Grant Pullman. Good dish there by Koval. Little three-quarter trap here by the the Cougars, and it leads to a steal and nice easy finger roll layup for the Cougars in Moline right away. Timeout right away here by Coach Mo. I would usually take it to a commercial break, but I am going to give a big shout out to Coach Mo's mom, who is watching the game tonight in Antioch, California. So a big shout out to Aretha Williams. We thank you for watching, dedication, and supporting the Panthers and your son. Appreciate you watching these live streams. That's why we bring them, so people all over the world can watch just like you. Quick 6-0 start here for the Cougars, but hey, the Panthers, nothing they can't come back from. This is a little bit of a different press than the Panthers are used to. They're used to getting pressured right away, and it's more of a three-quarter trap. Cougars looking to bait them over the half-court line and then just trap right from there. Or just get a steal attempt almost like that. Soria has pushed along the sidelines. That'll be the second foul on the Cougars already within a minute. If I were the Panthers, I would take note of that right away. The Cougars are going to be aggressive. If you can draw fouls on them, getting that bonus early on, the more you go to the free throw line, the better chance you're going to have in this game. Brendan Peterson has it now on the wing. He gets it in almost to Devilar. Stolen away by the Cougars. Moline's going to try a three. Just like I said, it's not a strong suit, so he misses that one that time. He gets it in. Good pass inside. Good seal. Shot no good by Brock Patzner, but he will go to the line to shoot two. First free throw off the back iron, no good, so the lead stays at 6. One free throw attempt here still. And he puts that one in. Soria passes it off the foot of the Cougars, gives it to Moline, and Moline puts it in yet again. Mills now tries to get it to Fetro, just a little bit too high, and we're going the other way. Quick sub here for the Panthers. Dylan Martin checks in. Santiago Soria will sit. Moline, good pass inside on this zone defense by the Panthers. Gets it into number 5, Logan Moline, his brother. Shot here by Dylan Martin off the back iron, no good. Cougars pushing the pace here. Nice drive and fouled inside. That is Koval. He missed the layup, but will go to the line yet again. Second foul on the Panthers. First free throw, no good there for Koval. Off the foot of Peterson, Moline again. Misses the layup yet again. Another offensive rebound, and that one is good by Koval. So just like usual here for the Panthers, their interior defense is doing pretty good on the first attempt, but then just can't secure the defensive rebound. And then obviously a lot of O-boards are going to kill you as a team. Doesn't matter how good your interior defense is if you don't get the ball back. Good trap there. Defense by the Cougars. Koval is going to go the other way. Fakes it behind that back pass and puts the layup in. So some Koval now with it on the wing. Inside over to Moline. Finish by Koval to Moline. Moline already has 10 here in the game, on his way to his 27 points per game that he averages. Got a foul on the Cougars. That'll be the third foul. It is on number 24, Koval. Couple of subs here for the Panthers. Strom checks in, as well as the older Peterson, Brett Peterson. Shot no good. The three-point attempt by Dylan Martin. Another three-point attempt, no good. Defensive rebound to Strom, but then he is tied up down low. Peterson just took a little bit too many steps or out of bounds. Either way, it's going to be a turnover on the Panthers. Moline will bring it up, or excuse me, that is number 2, Matt Condon. And he's going to split right through the defense, miss a shot, get his own shot, and then Hey folks, we are back. Sorry if you were watching and got kicked off of there. Our internet crashed just a little bit, but we are back up and running, I believe. While you were away, you did miss a free throw by the Panthers to give them their first points of the game. And then a couple scores there by the Cougars as well, make this a 31-1 game. The free throw from the Panthers was by number 20, Griffin Strom. He did go 1 for 2 from the line. Pass inside there. That's going to be number 15 drawing the foul. That is Charlie Sturgis, the freshman. Again, couldn't get the shot to fall, but he will go to the line for 2 more. First free throw is no good for Sturgis. He's going to try again here. Second attempt is good. So a lot of 1 for 2 trips from the line for the Cougars so far in this game. They've been getting it done on the defensive end as well, though, and have been able to build this lead, now making it a 33-point lead just in this first quarter alone so far. Another turnover there by the Panthers. Going to try to draw a charge. And they're going to say blocking and 1. So the first 3-point play available here, again, is Sturgis. Foul is on number 14. That is Jesus Melendez. His first personal foul. And now we are up to 16 fouls for the Panthers. Sturgis completes the and 1 3-point opportunity. Avery Fetro now with the ball, gets it over to Santiago Soria. Soria's going to try a 3. High arcing, just a little bit too short. And they're going to say Peterson was out of bounds when he grabbed the ball. So it will go to the Cougars. Good pass inside here to Moline. He's going to pump fake, try a shot, and that one's good. Soria now with the ball for the Panthers. Good in-between pass there to Dylan Martin. Dylan Martin's going to try a shot from the free throw line. Just couldn't quite get it to fall yet again. Ooh, a little bit of a walk there, looked like from the Cougars. They're not going to call anything. Three-point attempt there by Koval was no good, and an and one for Moline. That'll give him 20 in the first quarter alone. Misses the free throw, but still 20 points in the first quarter. Pretty impressive there by Logan Moline. He might be in for a career night tonight if he can keep up this pace. Rebounding as well. I mean, I'm not counting how many rebounds he has, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's up to around almost 10 by now, honestly. Three-point attempt there by Koval. The end, the quarter was no good. So at the end of one, the score is 40-1 in favor of the Cougars. A lot of basketball to play. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to the Panther Pit. Like I was saying before, at the end of one, it is a 40-1 lead in favor of the Cougars. Panthers will get the ball to start this second quarter. Good overlook pass there to Avery Fetcher. Avery Fetcher's going to almost get the layup to go. But they are going to call goaltending as Moline went through the net to get the block. So count the basket. It is good. Avery Fetcher with the first bucket of the game here for the Panthers. Panthers in a little bit of a zone here. Almost looks like a 2-1-2. They like to throw different looks at the offense just to keep them guessing. Never know what they're going to be up to next. Sorry, gets it over to Fetro. Fetro's going to try a three wide open here. Just can't quite get it to go. So Panthers just not being able to finish their shots. They've gotten some good looks, just overall not going down for them. A lot of O-boards here for the Cougars. And Mills is finally aggressively going to take it in. And he's going to split the defense, and he's going to draw a foul right away. That's how you rebound the basketball, folks. You grab it, and you rip it away from whoever wants it. Once that ball's in your hands, it's your ball. Peterson gives it over to Mills, and now back to Peterson playing a little bit of hot potato. Now over to Soria on the wing. He's going to fake a pass and try to go the floater, and it just quite misses again. So just the struggles for the Panthers offensively continuing here in the second. Logan Moline down low, can't get that one to finish. And a good rebound again by Dominic Mills. Good pass over here to Fetro. Fetro now on the short corner. No good. So again, just another missed shot by the Panthers. Hopefully they can get things to drop later on in this game. Good tip away there by Fetro. Some good, nice hands-on defense for him. Finger roll layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, also no good. And then a good rebound there by Ivan Del Villar. So some good defense and rebounding here by the Panthers in the most recent possessions. Give and go. Kovar's almost going to take away from Peterson. Peterson stays with it, though. He gets it in. Nice pass to Del Villar. Del Villar is going to try a scoop layup and then just is bothered too much by the D. Koval goes up for the layup. Doesn't make it, but again, another trip to the line for the Cougars. That foul was on number 22, Dominic Mills. It will be his second and the first team foul for the Panthers here in the quarter. First free throw is good. Pretty common theme here for the Cougars is to go 1 for 2 from the line, so we'll see if Koval can break that streak here with this second free throw. And he does. So 2 for 2 from the line this time. Fetcher now going to try a 3 from the corner. Hits the back of the rim. Gets his own board. And then just misses everything that time. Moline behind the back pass, but they're going to call an offensive charge. So good job there by Avery Fetro, flexing a little bit as he draws the charge. Koval picks the pocket of Peterson, and he gets the layup to go the first time that time. Fetcher now on the wing. He's going to try a 3. And then again, just barely missing off the front rim. Good old board there by Dylan Martin. And he again can't make the shot either. Maybe a little bit of a weak foul there. I think they're going to call that one on Dominic Mills. Looked like the ref furthest from the action called that one. It's actually going to be on 24 Avery Fetro, so it'll be... Or, excuse me, maybe it is on 22. I thought the ref had signaled 24, but they put 22 up on the scoreboard. Jency Reyes checks into the game here for Owen Keenan of the Panthers. Second free throw is good, so that increases the lead to 45, I believe. Tip pass there by Molina will stay with the Panthers. Dylan Martin gets stopped by 2 defenders. Good job by the Panthers taking it all the way to the end of the shot clock here, but just couldn't get a quality shot look there. Good pass inside there by Koval. That one's over to number 2, Matt Condon. Peterson's going to try a running 3. That one just barely misses yet again. Pullman's going to try a 3. That one's no good. Offensive rebound goes to the Cougars. And no good, but again, another foul. That one is Brock Patzner. And he will go to the line for 2 as well. First free throw, toilet bowls in and out. No good there for Brock. But he does have a second chance here to give himself a point. And he does, so back of the iron and in that time. Fetro tries a cool pass, trying to get it in there to Strom. They're going to say it was tipped. It will stay with the Panthers. They're going to inbound on their own baseline now. Strom to inbound. He gets it into Martin. Martin, point blank range, just couldn't quite finish. He might have had a hand in his face that time. Good jump stop there by Kovar. He'll get that one to go. And then a steal here by the Cougars. Almost tried to jam it on him, just couldn't quite get it. That was number 21, Grant Pullman. Almost with a poster here in the Panther pit. But instead he's going to go to the line for two. Was pretty good defense there by Dylan Martin. Misses the first free throw. Couple of subs here for the Panthers. So Santiago Soria checks in. Jesus Melendez checks in as well. Second free throw is good. So another 1-for-2 trip to the line. Soria corrals it in. He should have his dribble if he wants it. Yep, he is going to take it. Spins through the defense over to Strom on the three-point line. He's going to put it up. And then just, again, off the rim and no good. And then another dunk attempt there by Pullman. Just a little bit too far jump out that time to get that one going. Moline down low. Good patience in the block. And he gets his 22nd point. First point of the second quarter for him, actually. Soria's going to try a long-range three. That one's no good. Pullman the rebound. Moline, cross-court pass. Soria steals it on the long pass. And then Condon steals it back. Soria splitting through defenders here now. Puts a shot up, bank shot, no good. Layup good there for Moline in transition. Soria now passes it right to the hands of Condon, and Condon, layup shot, no good. Dylan Martin the rebound. He's going to overhead pass, trying to get it to Strom. Saved by Moline in the hands of the Cougars. Kovar couldn't quite get the circus shot to go, but he passes it out to Pullman. Pullman's going to try a three. That one's no good. Offensive rebound here to Condon. Condon no good. Another O board, and that one's finally. Coach Mo not quite happy with his team right now, so he calls a timeout. It will be a full timeout, so we'll take a minute break and be back in the Panther pit with the rest of the first half.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
The original Snooks Carpet Furniture. Snooks, yeah, the one that's around. Snooks, visit us online at snooksworld.com.
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
The original Snooks, yep, the one that's around. Snooks, sing it. We're on your way anyway. snooksworld.com.
And welcome back here to the Panther Pit. We got a minute 30 left to play here in the first half. If we're just tuning in, it's been a little bit of a lopsided one, 62-3 in favor of the Cougars, but it's been a fun one to watch nonetheless. we've had some good basketball action here in the Panther Pit tonight, so you really can't complain with how the game's going. Steal here by the Cougars up ahead. And then shot is good, that time by Charlie Sturgis, the freshman. Avery Fetcher brings it up slowly for the Panthers. Hands it off now to Dylan Martin. Strom going to try a wing three. No good. Misses everything that time. Will go to the hands of the Cougars. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Almost a steal there by Strom. And then just no help defense on the other side. So Caden Anderson getting his first points of the game with the layup. Melendez now on the wing. Gets it up to Dylan Martin. Now Strom's going to try another three. That one was online, just a little bit too strong. Sturgis getting through the defense there, and it's going to be a travel. So the Panthers will now have possession. Fletcher now gives it up to Del Villar. He's going to try a three. Bank shot not quite good. Loose ball. It's going to go, we're going to call it jump ball. So with 1.1 left on the clock, the Panthers are going to have just a little time to try to do something with it here. One second on the clock. You have to throw something up here. Martin's got to shoot it. Defense knew he had to shoot it, so shot was blocked. That's all right there. Nothing really you can do with 1 second. At the end of one half, the score is 66-3 in favor of the Cougars. During the half, we will have a performance here by the St. Mary's dance team, so I'll set the mic down and watch that. And then we'll have some commercials as well after following that. And then pretty soon we'll be right back here for basketball in the second half here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
Cobb Tavern is putting new life back into the historic cobblestone. Experience the sizzle and taste the difference at the Cobb Tavern near the lake and lakeside. Indulge your taste buds with our signature stone-baked pizzas featuring the Big Cobb, Street Taco, and the Black and Blue, to name a few, along with a full bar and signature drinks. Whether it's a casual night out or a special celebration, the Cobb Tavern is the place to be. Follow us on Facebook at Cobblestone Ballroom for Cobb Tavern hours and renovation progress, where old meets new. You plan for most of life's events because planning ensures a positive outcome. The same is true when pre-planning your final arrangements. While this isn't the easiest or even most comfortable topic, by pre-planning you take the burden off of your loved ones during a difficult time and also ensure your final wishes are known and honored and your life is celebrated. Let the experienced and caring staff at Fratsky & Jensen Funeral Home help give you peace of mind by assisting you in your planning.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
There's the buzzer for the start of the second half. I was saying some stuff there at the end of the halftime, but I forgot that I had muted my mic during the halftime performance by the dance team, so I was kind of just babbling on to myself and Christian here in the booth, so I apologize for that. I meant to say some words about the previous first half and about going forward in the second half, but obviously got overshadowed by an unmuted mic, so apologies on my end for that one. I will reiterate something I said in that little spiel of mine. Big thank you to BVRMC again, our halftime sponsors. Always like to give them a big shout out, even if I am muted or not. To start the second half, we got Ethan Morrow there, the senior, coming in with a 3. Every Fetcher's going to try a 3 now. Bank shot no good, so I was also saying that the Panthers just haven't had their shots fall. You know, they're shooting 37% from 3 in the season, and then tonight I don't think they've made 1 3. I think they only have 1 actual field goal here in the game, so just the percentages aren't there for them tonight. They're not taking bad shots. They are decently open shots. They just can't quite get them to fall. So I was hoping in the second half, you know, you take the lid off, you feel a little more comfortable, a little more loose, and you go forward, forgetting about the first half and going into the second with the mentality that, hey, we can still make shots. Everything that I shoot is going to fall. So that should be the mentality here for the Panthers. Fetcher now corralling things in for the Panthers, calling a play here. Pass intended there for Strom, just tipped away by the Cougar defense. About 15 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Panthers, and a turnover by Fetro. Layup is good. That's number 1, Coy Moline. So the freshman brother of the leading the scorer in tonight's game, Logan Moline, gets his second basket of the game. Ivan Delvillar draws a foul here on the Cougars. Foul's on number 34. That is Matthew Siefkin, the senior. A couple of subs here for the Panthers. Mark Bem checks in. Bem tries to get it into Delvillar, and Delvillar just couldn't quite handle it. A lot of hands down there. Good sneaky pass in there side to the younger Moline there as he gets his third bucket. Soria now controlling it for the Panthers. Gets it over to Bem. Bem's going to try a 3 from the wing. And then again, just barely missing there off the rim. Panthers just for some reason can't get him to fall here tonight. The starters are out for the Cougars. I don't expect them to play much the rest of this game. You know, coach is probably saying, hey, let's get some of the other guys, some of the younger guys involved. Get them some experience. It's always good to get game time experience for the younger guys, and, you know, an entire second half to do so. If you're a coach, you're really looking forward to that for these young guys. Dribble pass up there, now inside, now another drive, little floater, might have been tipped there. Rebound goes to Mark Bem, the little guy getting in there, getting the board, so good job to Bem there. Sawyer's going to bully his way down low, try to get through the defense, pushes off just a little bit, and they're going to call a charge. Yeah, just a little bit of a headbutt there into the body of the defense. Refs saw that. They're going to call an offensive foul. That's Soria's second foul of the game, and already the third team foul for the Panthers. Down low here, nice little pump fake there. Also now a good job there by Griffin Strom getting in there. They're not going to call a jump ball. They're going to call a lane violation. So 5 seconds in the lane there by the offense. Bem now on the wing, dribbles up to the top. Now Brett Peterson. Wanted a step back three over to Bem now. Ball's on the floor, and the Cougars come up with it. Good drive inside there by Coy Moline. Looking like he might pick up for his older brother once his brother graduates, but it should be interesting with those two next year. Moline going to be, or Coy, excuse me, going to be a sophomore, and Logan going to be a senior. See what they can put up for numbers as a duo. Goes to Mark Bem. So Bem putting in some good minutes for the Panthers so far. Strom now picked up his dribble, needs some help, gets it over to Brett Peterson. Now Soria's going to try a three, and then just a little short. It was a long one. Over to an unsuspecting fan there. Almost hit by the ball. That's why you got to stay out of your phones, kids. Dylan Martin checks into the game, as well as Dominic Mills for the Panthers. Three-point attempt here. That one's no good. And a lot of bodies on the ground. The ball is saved once. And then it's going to be a foul on the Cougars. So just a loose ball scramble goes in favor of the Panthers with the Cougar foul. That one's on number 15, Charlie Sturgis. Soria now gives it to Fetro. Fetro fakes the pass. Tries to drive, doesn't quite get it. Dominic Mills tries a three. That one might have been tipped. Soria couldn't quite get the rebound. Now Sturgis is going to go the other way. Good hard pass inside, and then a good rebound there by Dylan Martin on the Cougar miss. Soria trying to get it inside there to Fetro. Just a lot of hands in the way. Now Sturgis is going to go. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. Put up again, another O board. And there's going to be an and one putback for number 34. That is Matthew Siefkin. Hoping to complete the three-point play at the line. That foul was on number 30 of the Panthers. That's Dylan Martin. That is Martin's fourth foul. Coach Mo is going to keep Martin in the game. And a three-point play the good old-fashioned way there for Siefkin as he completes with the free throw. Fetro now driving on the baseline. He's going to get fouled and one. So back-to-back and one opportunities here. Fetro will go to the line. Avery has 4 of the 5 Panther points here in the game, hoping to make it 5 of the 6. Foul is on 34, Matthew Siefkin. And nothing but net there on the free throw for Fetro. Sturgis controls it up top. Some good defense here by Dominic Mills. Some good on-ball pressure by him. Pass inside, almost tipped away by the Panthers. That should be a jump. Okay, maybe not. I think it should have been a jump, but they're going to call a foul first. I think the ball was pretty loose. I think Fetro had basically all ball on that one, but, you know, that's why I'm up here and not down low with black and white on. Shot was no good, but Fetro couldn't quite corral the rebound. It is going to go to the Cougars, but instead, with the continuous clock, the horn is going to sound, so that will finish off the third quarter for us. After 3, it's 80-6 Cougars, so we will take a minute break and be right back for the last quarter of action here in the Panther Pit on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The original Smokes Carpet Furniture. Smokes, yeah, the one that's around. Smokes.
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
The original Snooks. Yep, the one in Rapid. Snooks, sing it. Well, on your way anyway. SnooksFlooring.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit. The red lights are on and the buzzer sounded. We will start the fourth quarter of action here. The final quarter of action in our doubleheader tonight between the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Manson Northwest Webster Cougars. Scores table wasn't quite ready to start the game, so now we will get it underway. Avery Fretro bringing it up for the Panthers. Now gets it over to Brett Peterson. I would expect Peterson to try a couple more threes here in this game. Now Del Villar trying the mid-range. Doesn't get it to go. Good hustle there, trying to get the O board for the Panthers. Left on the shot clock here for the Cougars. Some good defense here by the Panthers. Moline now going to fake and drive. Bank shot no good. Rebound goes to Avery Fetro. Avery Fetro one-on-one there. No foul. Nothing called, and a missed layup there by Fetro. He might have been looking for something to happen there, but refs weren't giving him anything. Cougar turnover goes into the hands of the Panthers. Fletcher might have thought about he's going to not take one, try to drive to the left. Now Mills. Peterson again thought about a three. Gets a nice screen there by Dylan Martin, and he throws up a little bit of a floater shot. We're going to say out of bounds there on Martin, and it will go to the Cougars. Cougars spreading it out offensively here on the floor. Trying to set up a play here. Not sure if they're running it right or if it's good defense by the Panthers. Ooh, a step back three attempt. That one's no good. Good rebound there by Brendan Peterson. Over to Fetro in the corner. Tries a corner three. That one's going to be a little bit too strong. Good tip there by Dylan Martin, and it's going to be a foul on the Cougars. So a good effort there by Martin to tip the offensive rebound, and then also a good effort there by Brendan Peterson to get the ball and draw a foul. Bounce pass inside to Martin now. Thought about a three. He jumped because he was going to shoot it, and then he saw the defense was right in his face, so he kind of just threw it up. But hey, that's all right. That happens to us all, Avery. Usually in that scenario, I would try to dribble after the shot. I'm not sure how legal that is. I think I've gotten away with it a couple times in my career, but you know, you've seen a lot of players either try to dribble it while you're in the air, or maybe just throw it off the back. If you watch an NBA, you saw Josh Hart do that this season. Just throw it off the back of the defense, catch it, and then have your own possession from there. Moline now drives to the right, and he gets a friendly bounce off of the rim. So the Moline brothers combining for about 34 points here tonight. I believe Logan Moline has about 24. And there it is, in three-point attempt. He doesn't hit it, but I did expect him to kind of start shooting it more. And then Peterson couldn't quite get the fast pass there by Del Villar, and it will be a backcourt violation on the Panthers. Step back three. Did he get behind the line? They're going to say he didn't, so a 2-point attempt there, but still a good step back. That one's number 10, Drew Tincher, a sophomore, getting his first basket of the game. Petro's going to walk with it, so will be another turnover on the Panthers. As we approach 3 minutes left to play here in the game, the fourth quarter, score is 84-6. Some good offense here by the Cougars, and as well as defense, and then just story of the night for the Panthers, just missed shots, not falling. But hey, everyone's going to have their off nights. Even the pros don't shoot it well all the time, so that's all right. You know, you move past this game. You say, hey, we should have and could have shot better, and oh well, we will shoot better next game. You always got to have that positive mentality going into the next. Good tip pass there by Dylan Martin. Ends up in the hands of Jency Reyes. Martin wide open for three. He's going to try it. And then just again off the back of the rim. Can't quite corral it in. Just they're all so close to being there to going in. Just they can't quite find the bottom of it. Oh my, what defense there by the Pat. And Dylan Martin bid for it, but poked it away with his foot to get the steal. And then Martin again, kind of putting on a show here with an offense or the defensive rebound, trying to draw a foul, and then almost an offensive rebound, but he's going to foul. Good hustle by the young guy there. If you're a coach, you like to see all that. Maybe not so much him biting for the pump fake, but you know, him getting the steal afterwards. Three-point attempt here, no good. Rebound goes to Griffin Strom, so Griffin trying to push. Gets it over to Bem. Bem saves it right to Peterson. Now back to Strom. Strom thought about a three. He's going to try one, and a bank shot's good. Oh, they're going to call it a two. Come on, give it to him. Give him the three. I think it was behind, but. And then right back the other way is the Cougars. Owen Keenan now, corner three attempt. No good that time. Now another one for Keenan. Keenan's going to try a three. Bank shot, almost good. O-board goes to Griffin Strom. And then Keenan, we'll see. He's got 30 seconds left to get it in. Let's see if he can put it. Crowd's going to go wild on homecoming if he can bank this one. He likes those top of the key ones. And bang! There it is. There it is. I'll give him a little bang, bang there. The double bang there on the three-point attempt. Looks like the Cougars are going to dribble it out. So, before the buzzer sounds, I can safely say it is a Cougar win. Score is 86-11. Some good things there by the Panthers in the second half, but just a lopsided victory for Manson. Now that we end the double action, doubleheader tonight, I want to say thank you for everyone for tuning in. Again, like my co-host Christian said earlier, you know, probably it's pretty smart of you not to go out in this cold weather. So everybody stay safe in this snowy, icy conditions. Stay warm, put a fire on, have some hot cocoa. Watch some more basketball tonight. And with that being said, from Christian and I, have a good night.